So I thought to myself, screw it, put on some more minnows, Jason, and throw out your line. And I did. It looks like I probably have another fish. So actually you're gonna be able to kind of see this one. Hopefully I'll be able to see what I'm catching this time. So it's on my finger. That's good. I'm guessing it's going to be catfish. I'll take the walleye this big. And this lake. I'm guessing it's about as big as the other one, if not bigger. One of these. God. First of the year on this. Oh. I caught my first stickfish of the year. God, I'm so excited. Here, let me get her unhooked without hurting her. There, she's unhooked. Oh, it's big. Now these I don't normally keep. They're not really good to eat. Not very good. So they don't really like them in the lake. They're evasive. So I'm going to throw it over here on the shore. Well, that was exciting. Make sure I have my minnows on and toss her back out. See what else we can get. That's got to be my PB stickfish. Pretty close anyway. I mean, not doing much better than that. And if you are, you need to show me where you're fishing. That was a good stickfish. All right. Okay, I'm back with you. I'm not sure why my GoPro just shut off. But anyway, I'm getting ready to cook. I'm going to cook some bison chili. I've never really, I've cooked for you guys and I've put it like on Facebook and things like that after I'm all done. I've kind of shown you the steps, like still pictures of the steps as I've gone through, but I've never done this before. So I have everything laid out and I wasn't sure how to go about it. I got the big camera over there. It's not going to be able to see anything over here. I didn't really want it over my shoulder. I'm not sure what angle to catch with it, but I still want it to be able to catch the microphone. So there, I think I set it up. I got my power bank down there, charging it. I wrapped it around the tripod and I got it plugged in. So we'll give it a minute. I was thinking maybe I should just reset some of this stuff so we can actually see when I'm cooking. Stop making it so difficult, Jason. I'm just excited. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go ahead and get my grill or my little stove moved up over into the action area. Move my garbage back here. This is for toppings for after. I forgot crackers. Darn it. Can't believe I forgot crackers. So, get our bison meat. Here. Oh, look at that. Bougie fits right on there. That's so nice. So, I'm going to be using oregano, cayenne pepper, ground cumin, thyme, coriander, of course chili powder, a dash of sea salt, and olive oil. those are going to be kind of the ingredients or the spices that are in there. Very simple. I'm not sure where I'm pretty sure I was supposed to have some garlic. It's weird not having garlic, but should have garlic. Chopping up and putting in there. Brought another spoon. Have a jalapeno, which I will be putting a bag over my hand. Some carrots. I'll put matchstick carrots and an onion, a yellow onion, sweet onion. So yeah, those are the things I'm going to be putting inside there. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and chop up this onion and chop up, I'm going to chop up this onion and chop up this jalapeno. I'm going to get them to where they're ready to go into the pan with some olive oil and start cooking that way. Go ahead. I did do a little cleansing of my hands over in the car, so that really helped. Jalapeno. I guess I'm just not going to rub my eyes. Good thing I don't have contacts in. I chose not to wear contacts so I could purposefully not get all this. Now I'm just going to put this out on the ground. I don't think it's going to hurt anything. If anything, it grows. They're just seeds. That's good enough. We don't mind it a little spicy. I always feel like the seeds are what make it hot, so I always take the seeds out. Most of the time I get jalapenos and you can't even hardly taste them. But once in a while, get some hot jalapenos. And I can't hardly take them. So I never know. I feel like most of the time when they're too hot for me is when there's seeds in them. Let's just chop these. Go this way. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Chop them up a little more. All right. I'm satisfied with that. I'll get those into the pan, like so. All right. Should do onion or should I do carrots? Let's do a few carrots. I don't like a lot of carrots in there, but it's kind of a weird thing to put into chili, people say. But I think it's awesome. I usually just take them and I cut them in half, and then I cut them in half again. Or fourths, I guess. Half, and then fourth. Half, and then fourth. And I did wash these at home. So they're good to go. Half, and then fourth. Everything was kind of prepped. I was kind of ready for this trip. I had to put it off for a little while. I was pretty sick. Half and fourth. So, I don't know. This is one of my most favorite things to do, is cook outside. I love to cook inside, but cooking outside's fun. Something about it that's special. So, just depends on you, how many you want. I could do this whole bag, but I'm not going to. Because we got times of ticking. I have a feeling I'm going to be getting fish here pretty soon. It's getting to be about that time. Alright. I don't want to be cooking with fish hands. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I did save the bags, so I can put them right back into the bag. I probably won't use that entire onion. Maybe I should actually. We'll see. Could actually probably go one more time on those. Cut them into thirds. No, I'm just joking. All you math people, chill out. I'm just teasing. Just joking. Ready to go at this onion. Onions make me cry. Make me cry super hard. Kind of want to see me. Onions make me cry really hard. Oh, there's that beautiful sunset that's getting ready to happen. Catch it here in a minute here. Catch it on the big camera. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, where was I? Getting distracted. Always getting distracted. All right, it's not far enough over. Oh, that's better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I already kind of skinned it, but it's still got one layer on it that I'm gonna take off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off of it. Peeling onions. Layers! That was a horrible accent. Or a horrible Shrek, but whatever. Makes me laugh. Alright. Put that away. I'm just gonna chop, 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 chop. Keep it on the cutting board, Jason. Come on, dude. You start working with a big old cutting board. A little tiny dinky one. I like my onions big. I like onions. They're tasty. I'm gonna eat like onion just like an apple. I know that sounds really gross, but I really like onions. They cook down so well anyway. So I mean, sometimes you chop them up so fine you can't even ever find them. I like them. I like things chunky in mine. I'm gonna go ahead and use this whole thing. And chop it just like I did there. Kind of thin. Thin to win, baby. So my ex-father-in-law would always say when we played cards, and he'd cut the deck, thin to win. He usually won. All right. Put that. The only thing you're missing now are the smells and the aromas. Look at that. Oh. Beautiful. It smells wonderful. I like that. Ooh. Veggie smell. Love it. Keep peeking at the sun over there because it keeps getting lower and it's getting closer and closer to beauty time. Loving it. All right. So I know everything was a teaspoon except for the cayenne pepper and the chili powder was 1/4 of a cup. So I know that's kind of how I know my measurements. So while this is cooking, actually, bison, it's a meat that cooks really fast. Ground bison, it's 90% lean, 10% fat. It's actually really good. I like getting this market side ground bison. Tastes good. I usually like to do this recipe with venison or deer meat. Tastes really good with deer meat, especially a young tender buck. Making me hungry, Jason. I like to take a part of the back straps and just grind them up, and put a little bit of pork fat in there with it, some tallow. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and crack this baby open. That sunset's getting close. Why is my knife not cutting this? Oh, whatever. I don't want to do that. This thawed quick. Oh, why was that so hard? I have to wash my hands after this, I guess. Whoa. Yeah. Alright, gotta go wash my hands quick. Alright. Let's get this stirred around before it's too late. And break it up. Yeah. That's why I like these wood utensils. They don't ruin your pan, scrape up your pan, but they do jobs. They do work. Man, this is blasting. I might have to turn this down. I wouldn't even imagine it's going to be like this. And make sure everything just kind of gets mixed together really well. Get that meat chopped up into little pieces. You could do this meatless also. I've made it with squash, or you can use any kind of vegetable, really. You make it, you know, your beans are really your protein and your meat too anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You're not a big meat fan. Kind of wish I had a lid. Alright, I'll let that cook up a minute. We are going to go catch the sunset while that's cooking. I am going to turn that down so it does not burn while we're on our adventure to go see the sunset. How beautiful is that? Okay, so we got to really get out and see it. The sunsets here are just indescribable. Darn thing about this spot though is you gotta climb up over this hill to see it, but it's worth it. Once upon a time there was a boy. The boy's name was Jason. And he loved life so much. And all he wanted to do was spread happiness and see people enjoy this precious thing called life. And all he kept seeing all around him was people throwing this wonderful gift away. Constantly chasing after happiness instead of realizing you can stop and be happy now. Jason decided to start a YouTube channel. He started his YouTube channel, and it took him about 4 years to get it actually going and up and running. I really appreciate you sharing this moment with me. It means the world to me. This is the essence of vibing with Jason Outdoors. Thank you so much. All right, I feel so much better after I've gotten my sunset. And we had a little vibe story. I loved it, by the way. God, it's just getting more beautiful. Like, I don't know, maybe it's not showing it the same on there, but I can hardly take it. I mean, I could take it, it's nice. I love it. All right. Stir, stir, stir. All right, everything's looking pretty brown. I want to break this meat up a little bit more so it's not such big chunks. I don't mind the big chunks, but I don't know. Just find it cooks a little more evenly. And with bison, I mean, if it's a little more rare, you really don't want it to be, and it'll cook eventually, but normally you don't want it that rare. All right, let's get ready for some seasoning. All right. Okay. When I was talking to you earlier about the ingredients, I told a boo-boo on an accident a little bit of one. I said teaspoons, and I meant to say they're either a tablespoon or a teaspoon, and the teaspoon is the cayenne pepper. The chili powder is 1/4 of a cup. That's a lot of chili powder, you probably think, but it is what it is. I'm going to start adding these in. Here goes the coriander. Just kind of dump it in. I'm going to put my stuff back in a bag because I don't want it. That smells beautiful. Just bought this for this trip. I needed it anyway. I usually always have oregano. Got these fresh herbs, or maybe not fresh, but just these spices in there just smell amazing when they hit it. Start cooking in with it. Oh, thyme. Thyme smells so good. Do you have the time? Haha. Dad joke. Ooh, I love thyme. Oh no. Shoot. I'm gonna have to watch that. All right, cumin. Love the way cumin smells. Sorry, I thought I was getting a fish for a second. Cumin. That's a little lumpy. I don't know why. It's gotten moist. Doesn't have that plastic cap on it anymore. All right, all those boys are done. And that's done. Get my cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper. I want to be careful with this because this stuff makes it really hot. Okay, I'm just going to go like this. I'm not putting in anymore. That's enough. All right, and chili powder. A lot of chili powder goes in here. You can see. Oh, that's some spicy ingredients there. It's making my nose run just being around it. All right, done. Let's get it mixed up. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and cook. Oh, that smells amazing. You have no idea how good that smells. Hey, if you guys ever want to try this recipe, just ask me for it. Maybe I'll leave a link in the description down below, the one that I use. It's a good recipe. And, you know, there are some things in it that maybe you want to take out and you want to add different things, or maybe it's just not quite exactly what you're looking for, so make it yours. It's a nice thing about chili. Chili I never really understood. I always thought you had to cook it for hours and hours and hours and hours, and you throw the beans in right away to get them cooking, but you don't. I mean, not really. I mean, the beans are really literally like the last thing to go in on this recipe. You can, but you don't have to. Oh, sunset. I'll get a peek of it with this real quick while that's sitting and simmering. Sorry, but the colors are just phenomenal. This isn't even still doing it justice. I love the way the trees silhouette like that. Makes me happy. I do notice the temperature has dropped. If there wasn't a burn ban right now, I'd have a big fire going. But it is not in the cards. That's okay. I'll deal with it. I got a stove. I can cook. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping the beans and stuff in there. I'm gonna start with the tomato paste. Be careful. Don't want that cutting ya. Used to have a can opener that would make the edges so they weren't sharp. I don't know where that one went to. I don't really want to use this whole thing of tomato paste because it makes it really tomatoey. I'm just going to get out what I can. Majority of it. I don't know. Some people really like the tomato. The more the better. I'm just not that guy. It's not me. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that's not this guy. All right. Let's do the tomatoes. Nice and juicy. Oh, look at that. Tomatoes are one of my favorite things. I love tomatoes. I don't know. There's not a whole lot I don't like, so. Or he's like, I love that. It's my favorite. All right, I'll mix this stuff up here. And get some beans going in there. My wife likes to make chili. She makes good chili. Hers is really saucy though. Like it's full of lots of sauce. And I just, I like it. Went ahead and checking my line while the chili's cooking. Smells really good. My plan is, I don't know if you can see the sky, but it's pink and it's purple and it's beautiful and it's yellow. Here, let's check. Well, nothing touched my worm. My minnows looks dead. It's totally dead. Oh, it kind of looks like maybe something went after it. Ooh, no, he's still alive. I'll leave him on there. Sometimes catfish will come over and they really kind of like the dead ones. Big catfish. Nothing's touched my worm. It's okay. We're feeling good. Like we should. Feeling blessed. That was Mila's favorite song for a while. All right, cast back out. Some distance on that one. Good. Didn't see any extra splashes, so my bait didn't fly off. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but I know cameras can't see what the eyes can see, but holy moly, is it gorgeous. I'm telling you right now. You're so lucky to be alive. It's nice when it's calm like this because I can see my line tip. I can see it out there on the water. You know, if I do get a bite, I can see it move. It's starting to get chilly. One thing I should warn you about is when you are doing this, you want to make sure you move it often. It's just a lot of liquid to heat up and to get through and to simmer. So you want to make sure you're cooking it pretty evenly and getting it all the way through. When you're warming it up, everything's absorbing into each other and mixing. So it makes it taste so much better. If you do this, and you're patient with it, just a tip, but you can't just let it sit. Otherwise it will burn. You gotta be active with it. Love your chili, take care of it. All right, let's get that mixed up again. I think we are about done. Go ahead and shut this off. Ooh, that's red hot there. Of course, let this cool off. Definitely not something what was that? I thought I heard bells. Definitely not something I would put on a hot pan or on a plastic table right now. Wonder how this is doing. That's what I was worried about. That thing getting hot, but it doesn't. I'm happy. That makes me happy. All right. Get me some on my plate. Get on my plate. Usually I'd use a bowl, but usually my bowls are tiny. I think that's about enough. If I want more, I can come get more. And then I got a Tupperware where I can put the rest and save it for later. Chili's always good the next day. I'm hearing a ringing sound. I don't know what it is, or a dinging. Something's digging. Put some cheese on there. Can't go wrong with some cheese. Throw this in our cooler so we can use it with breakfast, whatever we choose to have, unless it's that one meal. Yeah, what is that? Is it just this making that noise? I hear so many birds out there right now. It's crazy. It's probably getting too dark for you to see. Of course, you need some sour cream. Like I said, I normally would have some good old crackers. I like crackers. I guess apparently I like sour cream too. My wife really likes sour cream. I think that's where I get it from. I'm not a huge sour cream fan, or I wasn't, but I guess I am now for some reason. All right, let's go sit down and have us a meal together. GoPro. Hello. Can't even see the food. We'll get a flashlight. That way we can make sure we see it before I eat it. It's warm. It's good. I'm out here vibing and enjoying it. And nothing's better than a really, really good cooked meal. You can't even see that. The flashlight's too bright. The brightest flashlight I've ever owned in my life. Oh, it just instantly went dead. Why does everything seem to go dead in the cold? Nothing seems to want to work when it's cold. It's not even that cold. There goes my flashlight. I don't know. Whatever. So here it is. I'm going to mix it up, mush it up. It all mixed and mushed. Mixed and mushed. Mixed and mushed. And smell all the ingredients in there. Smell amazing together. Ooh, this would be good in a tortilla. I have tortillas. This would be good in an omelet. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. I do have eggs. All right, I'm going in for a bite. I'll let you know if it's good. It's good chili. Thank you for cooking with me and watching with me and going to see the sunset and everything else. I don't know if I'll be talking to you again tonight unless we have a fish bite, and then I'll click you on. But I mean, you can hardly see anything and my flashlight's dead. But I will see you at bedtime. I'll show you my bedtime setup. So I love you. I'll be seeing you then. And that's what my tent looks like from the outside. It's lit up. Now it's halfway lit up. I didn't light the bright one. That one's really bright. I'll turn it on. That's really bright. Really lights it up. But that's okay. I'm just gonna put my sleeping bag and stuff. Just trying to make my bed.